Have we become live? Yes, we are, according to YouTube. What is up, my friends? Holy cow. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Happy freaking, what's today? Wednesday. Holy cow. When did that happen? It's a damn Wednesday of your life. What? Oh, goodness. My back is hurting, y'all. Like, bad. Oh, goodness. I need to, like... My wonderful girlfriend did me a huge favor and massaged out my back quite a bit last night, and it's fucking sore. Oh, man. It's because I'm old, chat. That's the dirty little secret there, is I'm a very old man. Let's see, what are we doing today? I don't even fucking know. Oh, Jesus. What did I just play? I think I just played harmonic series stuff. I think we didn't get quite to flexibility, which is about where I like to start these days of practice. And I think something that's kind of been plaguing me, so I haven't been playing super well the last couple of days, right? Excuse me. And I think perhaps the reason for that is maybe too much of a warm-up in the mornings before I start streaming. Because the past few days I've been starting like an hour and a half beforehand and going slowly through exercises and stuff, but also not, being super diligent about not playing too much early in the day. And that might very well just be it. Maybe it's too much of a warm-up, and then by the time I get on stream, it's like weird and my chops are fatigued and all that. So I did a little bit less of a warm-up today, and totally not just because I'm tired and didn't sleep well last night and my back is sore and I don't really feel like playing today, and my girlfriend and I are going to go out and see some manatees this afternoon and all that. Like, none of that matters. It's solely because too much of a warm-up, I think, is fucking up my... It's too intense of a warm-up before we actually get into playing. I think that's my current working hypothesis as to why I've been playing like shit the past couple days. So anyways, and also this is a little earlier today than normally I do stream. I almost forgot about that because it's 10 o'clock now in the morning, and I have until noon to play, because then I'm going to back to my girlfriend's house and we are going to go to see some manatees because it's going to be warm this afternoon, but the water's been cold the past few days, so it's kind of like the perfect day to go see manatees. And she's off today because she gets every other Wednesday off, which is fucking awesome. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, let's play some shit. Because this is not a day that we can choose to go over. This is a day where we have a hard stop at 2 hours. So we gotta cram in as much as we can in these next 2 hours. And I've already wasted 2 minutes. Oh shit. It's weird how that one always goes as the first flexibility exercise of the day. I always start it off and I'm like, how is it that I've done as the first flexibility exercise every day? I've done this exercise. This schmore flexies I have done for like 2 months at this point. Every single day. How the fuck is it not like good at this point? But then in the middle, it was like, oh, okay, this is actually good. And then at the end, it's like, leading up to the last like 2 or 3 series, it was like, oh, okay, never mind, this is actually like good in the low range. And then turns out it's actually shit again in the super low range. So I don't know. Okay. It's a solid 4 octaves there. Okay. Next one. Next all flexibility. Again, it's just kind of like, I do these every morning. I do these every single day. And I know that I'm not like practicing them perfectly. But I'm practicing them pretty well. And it's been like 2 months. Oh, goodness. Maybe I'm just not as good as I think I am. That's also honestly the Occam's razor of outcomes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, there's our flexibilities. Oh, goodness, for the day. And that's like, this fucking crazy. How do people go through, like, surely not every day do people go through the tuba flexies, the trumpet flexies, the woodwind flexies, the harp flexies, the glissandos, the schmores, the lip trills. Like, that's fucking a whole day's worth of practice just in these, like, 3-4 pages. I don't know, man. Freudis, I tell you, she's built different. That's the goddamn truth. Okay. Oh, my back. This fucking Advil cannot work fast enough, and I'm not even sure. Probably should have kicked in by now that I think about it. Based on when I took this Advil, so if it's not working now, I don't know that it's going to, and that fucking blows. Alright, let's try some lip trills. Let's get the... Let's get the click proper. About 84. We'll see what we can do. That one's a weird partial because it feels like when I did it just then, there's normally like a tactile like snapping when it locks into either the higher or the lower partial. When I did that just now, it was like there was no locking in. It was just like, oh, we're up on the higher end. Oh, we're down on the lower end. Oh, we're like, oh, like, you know, it's not really, there's no tactile locking in, and that's throwing me off on the C one. Maybe it's just a quirk of that partial. Sukru, what's going on, dude? Something's wrong with my laptop, bro. It keeps playing Skyfall on loop. I think it's Adele. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Other than making me smile. Sort of wanted to pop in there. Sorry to dip so quick. Got exams in 3 days. Best of luck, my friend. I know you're gonna crush it. Break a leg. Don't want to say good luck because that's, you know, whatever. You're gonna do great. You also have a good one, my friend. I'll see you later. Whatever. I don't care. Because also, I didn't do lip trills yesterday, so today's gonna be worse. It's the damn thing. You skip one day and you notice. Trying to so bad. I wasn't trying to speed up there, for the record. I was trying to slow down and get the 16th, because this is a very slow 16th for that. But my lips wanted to like push faster, which I, you know, maybe I'll lean into that this time. Whatever. That's 5 minutes of lip trolls. I don't fucking care. We're done with that because lip trolls fucking suck. I hate you. Okay. Get out of here. Click. Be gone with you, stupid metronome. I know. Metronome's not stupid. You know what's also not stupid? The opening to Tchaikovsky 4. I was playing it around a little yesterday in between classes. And in the practice hall, you know, it sounded fucking good. Not that it doesn't, you know, it's an excerpt that I know decently well. But like it's different in my bedroom versus, you know, a place with actually some acoustics and resonance, you know? Oh, it's such a good excerpt. Excuse me. Also, bit of a coward move. Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Bit of a coward move, not letting the second horns go all the way down. Maybe fourth horn does. Maybe it's just second that I'm used to seeing. Is it second? No. But I have second. Where has second gone? Aha. Yeah, it is second horn that goes and jumps up. So maybe fourth horn goes all the way down. And maybe Tchaikovsky is not, as I have posited, a coward. Or maybe he is. Yesterday in brass ensemble, I called Mahler a little bitch. And I stand by that for the shit he writes for low horn. Mahler's a little bitch. Oh goodness, give me my excerpt book. I want to play some Mahler. He's a little bitch, but I want to play it. Fuck you, Mahler. The opening to this excerpt is quite good. But then that. What is manatees? Clash Royale fails. Manatees are also known as sea cows. Manatees are a freshwater mammal. They're often called sea cows, I think, or sea elephants. They've got a flipper tail. They've got a couple things. They got a little snoot. My girlfriend and I are going out this afternoon to a spot probably about an hour away that we go to, as of now, it's an annual thing. We did last year as well. And we go out and see the manatees because they come out when the water's really, really cold. They are in the inland rivers and streams and stuff. So I'm going to go see some manatees this afternoon. It's very exciting. But yeah. One of the joys of living in Florida. There's, only a few. But one of them is that it's going to be about 72 degrees this afternoon after having been down in the 20s, for much of the last week, which the manatees fucking love because they come in to eat whenever the water's nice and cool. So it's kind of like the perfect day to go and see them. It's really exciting. I've only ever seen one manatee. Hey, that's more than most people, I feel like. The only reason that I've seen as many as I have is because I live in Florida. I've lived 31 of my 34 years in Florida, so they're kind of like, just kind of ever present. But manatees are fucking awesome, dude. I love them so much. I don't know what else to play, which is a problem because we've only been going for 25 minutes. I don't think Mahler's it. One, two, three, four, five, and three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not bad. The Freischütz. I don't think so. Heldenleben. I don't think so. That's the problem. Is the things that I'm working on, I'm bored with. That's the problem. The things that have been assigned to me to work on are things that I am bored with. Which is why I'm very excited. I would love for this. I ordered a piece of music and it, on Saturday or something. It still has not been fucking shipped. What is wrong with you? The hell is the problem? Fix music. Ordered January 30th. Whatever January 30th was. What was January 30th? Friday! It wasn't even the weekend. It was goddamn Friday. That's really fucking annoying. Alright, let's go through Strauss, I guess. While we're here. Because I don't think I've played this in like 2-3 days. I already know. Like I've got a bad mental. I'm already like, damn, this is gonna suck. That's not where you want to be, man. But that's what I get for getting 3 hours of sleep last night. Which, for the record, was not my intention. It was not deliberate. It was just one of those nights of sleep. From about 10 to 2 o'clock? Somewhere in there. Sleeping like a fucking baby. From 2 onwards, I was just wide awake. And now, still very wide awake. I really gotta give this old horn a bath. She's getting a bit dirty. Alright. That looks roughly in tune. Let's play some Strauss. Yo, M-Door, what's going on, friend? Good to see ya. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. Busy with the orchestra at the minute. And other news, the sky's still blue, water's still wet. And as the day goes, M-Door's busy with the Discord Symphony. All is right in the world. Oh, goodness. Hope it's going well, though. Let's do some Strauss. Actually, work on something we're supposed to work on today. Oh, fuck my back. Bum 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 ba da ba da bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum. In other news, politics equals useless. Sure, I can get down with that. I can get down with that. Apropos of nothing at all, I can get down with that. I'm doing pretty well, my friend. You know, haven't been playing super well the past few days. Didn't sleep well last night. You know, my upper back pain is, always shit. But you know, we're here. We're here, and we get to go see manatees this afternoon. There's a place about an hour-ish away where the manatees like to come inland from out towards the coast whenever the water gets really, really cold. And so it's been really, really cold this past few days. Today it's going to be warm, but the water's still really fucking cold. So it's like the perfect day to go see manatees. And that's what we're doing immediately after stream. So pretty excited for that. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that sucked. That was really bad. But we made it through, which is something. That is definitely something to put in the win column. Is that we didn't crash and burn. We recovered from all the missed notes. All the plethora of missed notes. The myriad notes that I couldn't fucking hit. Okay. Excuse me. Nope. 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 Not to mention, now there's water again. There's always fucking water in the fucking banana stand or something. Oh my goodness. I apologize for being. I know I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed with myself. Yeah, just full stop. I know that I am doing this. I am powerless to stop it at the moment. So I apologize for the mindset at the moment. This is some bullshit. Hydrate. Yeah. About that. I don't. My water here is kind of fucked. Because my pipes froze and thawed, and so I've actually got like sediment buildup in my system for which I need to do something. My water here is kind of fucked. I don't have a water, so I apologize for your channel point redemption. I would refund you a channel point if I could. I don't know if I can, but I have nothing with which to hydrate at the moment. That was an oversight on my part. My bad. It's just not a great day for me, you guys. It's really not. Not to mention I'm fucking sweating. Ugh. Like, a lot. I just wish I could hit the right fucking notes, you know? Yo, little bro, how's about you shut the fuck up and don't tell me what to do? Don't tell me how to fucking conduct my practice session. This is me practicing. If you don't want to be here, if you don't like how I'm practicing, you can leave. I don't care. I'm practicing for me, not for you. Okay? Don't tell me how to run my practice. Scott Varley, good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, that was not directed at you. That was directed at whatever asshole commented before you. Sorry, I'm very frustrated with myself. I'm not playing well today and for the last few days, and I'm sleep deprived and my back hurts, and this is not a good day of practice for me. Sorry. We're not doing Strauss anymore. Strauss is bullshit. That's the secret. Is that Strauss is not good. What do we play? Where's my cling? Where's my cling? My cling, my king. I do the same with my practice session. I do them for meat. I'd love that. And my camera. The only reason that I stream them, apart from now, there's a lot of people that come by regularly, and I like to see them. But for me, it's all about accountability. If it was just up to me, and I was keeping myself accountable, I don't know that I would have been able to keep up for, what is it, day 82. I would have probably stopped at day 8. So I'm doing this, as a structured, strict regimen of every day, 11-ish or so, I'm going to practice, and you, the internet at large, are going to keep me honest and accountable. And that's, it's been working so far, 82 days is, that's a decent while. Probably the longest I've done outside of when I was actually in school for it 15 years back. So let's try some cling. What do you play, Scott Varley? Excuse me, I am so rude. Are you a horn player or otherwise? This is cling number 9 that we're about to do. It's one of my favorites that I've actually worked out pretty decently. It's got a fun... but I'm probably not going to play the end of it. Whatever, we'll do some of it. I started streaming to be more regular with my practice. I only stream bi-weekly. Dude, that's great. That's fucking awesome, dude. Welcome. We're in good company, it seems. It's a great idea. Wish I'd have thought of it. Alright, let's play some shit. Stop my yapping! Like whatever the fuck you had to say. Little bro thought he could come in here and tell me how to practice. We ain't talking about a recital. We ain't talking about concerts. We talking about practice. We ain't talking about the symphony. We ain't talking about the opera. We talking about practice. I really like that. I've been struggling to force myself to practice violin. I'm going to try streaming it. Dude, Preston, welcome. Good to see you. Highly encouraged. I'm here. Scott Varley is here. And you could be the next one to, it's the accountability. For me, like I don't form habits very well. I have ADHD. My brain is very, very bad about like, I've done this for 82 days. And if I miss a day, I know that I'll fall out of the routine, and I won't, So it's so important, critically important, that I don't skip days. And this is the greatest, the best way I can think of to hold myself accountable. It's been great. Holy cow, Scott Varley. Okay, so you play trumpet, ocarina, harmonica, tin whistle, didgeridoo, ukulele, Native American flute, overtone flute, and a bassoon. Good God. So it'd be much easier to list the ones that you don't play. That's fucking awesome, dude. I love that. I used to play trumpet a little bit. I marched trumpet in high school for a couple of years because we didn't have enough trumpets, and we didn't need the 3 mellophones or whatever we would have had. And also mellophone's just a shitty instrument, But yeah, so I played the trumpet a good little bit, and I think it fucked up my embouchure because it's slightly different. Like the horn, you've got to place, like a trumpet. Trumpet is like 50-50, right? Top and bottom. The horn is supposed to be 2/3 top, 1/3 bottom. So I think that sort of screwed up where I placed my mouthpiece, but, you look like you'd be good at a bell lyre. I don't think I know what a bell lyre is, Clemmy. What, you know what? We can look that up. That's the good thing about the internet. This day and age, you never have to wonder. Let's see. Good evening to you, hashtag good evening. Good to see you. How are you? I don't have a bassoon at the moment. And I played euphonium too. Dude, holy moly. So not even just... So you're over, brass and woodwind? You're the Venn diagram. You are this person in the center here who does the brass and the woodwind. Because I can do brass, like from French horn going from small mouthpiece to large. It's pretty accessible. I wouldn't say easy. What am I looking for? Bell lyre. I started off on percussion and it looks quite like a glockenspiel. I probably could play a bell lyre pretty well. Given the resources. For those wondering, this is what I'm seeing. That's pretty cool. Finnish rooster. I only play trumpet, trombone, bass, and drums. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, marching glockenspiel. Love that. I just might. I would never probably have the opportunity to play one, but I think I probably could. My apologies, Emfrick, if that was you before. I didn't mean to crash out on you a little bit. It's not a great day for me. I'm very cranky, sleep deprived. My back hurts. It's not a good day. So I apologize for crashing out on you. That's my bad. No problem. No problem. Play viola and constantly get hated on. Who the fuck's hating on you for playing viola? I love the viola. As a matter of fact, just recently I was discussing with a fellow friend in ensembles that violas are criminally underrated, and I just saw or heard across my Spotify. What am I talking? My brain is so fucking scrambled. But there's a viola concerto in G major by Ladislav Kiselak, something. That is one I've put multiple movements on my liked songs on Spotify. That was I didn't even realize. I thought it was like a I don't know why I thought it was like a cello, because it's just like listening. Anyways, but it's obviously a viola, and it's so beautiful. It's a great one. Love it. Oh, you hated on by Preston Hershkowitz. That sounds like a perhaps an internal conflict. I don't know that I want to necessarily get in the middle of that, but don't be hating, you guys. We're all just out here trying to play music, you know? I don't count transverse flute, even though it was technically the servings instrument. I started learning at the same time I started learning trumpet. Transverse flute. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Flute? Can't even spell. Oh, my mom had. It's like a No, I'm wrong. So my mom played flute for a long time, and this one that this gentleman, this like open style flute, she had one of those for many years. It was just a PVC tube with like wood stuck on image, whatever, to make it look wood. But it was really cool. That was really cool. I love all these like different variations of instruments and stuff because they're so like they each have their own unique timbre and repertoire and stuff, and it's like, damn, that's some cool shit. Recorder also. I just now thought, Scott Varley, recorder. If you've ever heard The Arrival of the Queen of Sheba, part of the King Solomon suite by Handel, I think it's Handel. If you can hear that one with recorders as opposed to oboes or trumpets or whatever else they have doing the sort of duet fanfares, it's really cool on recorder. I don't see memes. Are they cooking the violas and the memes? It's like, but why? You need that middle voice, that like middle high voice, that alto voice. You need it to have a full orchestration. Why would you cook the violas? You need them. Vladislav Chisel, that might be the way to the proper like way to do it, but it yeah, I'm seeing Ladislav. I don't know. It was from a Telemon album. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. You almost scrolled, dude. I'm so glad you're here, Scott Varley. Transverse is regular. I see. Okay, so these ones that I'm seeing are just like Oh, yeah. Wikipedia, the very first one. Transverse flute means a flute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very tired. Oh, goodness. That's what I'm saying, Preston. I'm not trying to get in the middle of you and Emfrick here. Whatever y'all got going on the side, that is between you guys. Y'all are silly, though. All right. Found the recorder performance of Queen of Sheba. It's pretty good. It's good. Like, there's recorder concertos that I've listened to. There's a lot of recorder stuff. A lot more than I thought there ever could have been, given that my recorder experience is fourth grade going, wah, 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 you know. But people actually play them, and well. It's a completely different instrument when it's played well. Who knew, you know? All right. That's enough yapping. Let's play some shit before my mouth falls off or something. I don't know. Okay. Nope. I suck today, you guys. That's what it turns out. The secret ingredient this whole time was that I am ass. Because there's water in the horn. Well, first off, because I can't fucking play it right. But also because there's water in the horn. I just emptied it. Y'all saw me. I just emptied it. All of this. There is no water to be found. And as soon as I start playing, it's going to fucking pop. And I am losing my mind. And nobody's reaping on any of the benefits. Okay. Okay, whatever. That's all for that one. I can't. My brain is not working. Team Recorder is an awesome recorder resource. Hey, I didn't know that there was a Team Recorder. That's freaking awesome. I appreciate you guys, the kind words. This is that means a lot to me, sincerely, because and I say this probably a lot, but if it were not for you guys, with the encouragement, I would have stopped probably 59 minutes and 30 seconds ago. Yeah, but I sincerely, y'all are awesome. Oh, because it does not feel great. And so now I've opened up to a cling that I haven't even practiced. I don't even know. Why would I want to play that one? I don't know it. What do I know is the problem. It's not like difficult. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be here, Scott Varley. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you later. Whatever. Fuck it. We're playing fun stuff. Cling number 19. Because I don't care. Did I not just go through this? One second. Need a little bit of valve oil. They're slowing down, which is really difficult on this one because you got to do some really fast 16th triplets there. I can only play trumpet for like 30 minutes at a time for now. That's, sometimes I feel like I can only play horn for about 30 minutes before I want to, give up and never play anymore. And when I was starting off, I think my practice times were like 30 minutes or an hour, including warm-ups. So, it just takes some time to build up. And also, you know, I try and do 2 hours at a time, but that's probably not even like ideal. I think it's better, quote unquote, better to do like some smaller bursts, shorter bursts, I should say, of practice. A few times throughout the day as opposed to all at once. But that wouldn't make for a very good stream now, would it? There's a song by the Beatles. For No One, I think there's a solo on French horn. I think I've heard of. Yeah, someone mentioned a Beatles song. For No One. For No One Beatles horn solo question mark? I am aware. I haven't gotten around to it yet. But yes, I am aware. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words, Noah. Sincerely. And especially today, I really appreciate the kind words because it does not feel like I'm playing super well. At least by my own standard. But I can't fucking speak. I am my own worst critic. I know this about myself. So I guess I just have to be better. Okay, so I've worked out sort of up to there at one point or another. Obviously not at the moment. But, so from there, I actually don't know what the notes are. I have never read the second half of this etude. I've read the first half of this etude before. Holy hell. This is a weird one. Okay. That is that little bit. That measure, we'll say. Okay. Okay. I need to. I'm trying to play it through all in once, all in one shot, and that's not working out very well for me. I just don't feel like working it out is the problem. I'm lazy and I'm tired. And it's like, it's sort of coming along. That's about as much as I have the wherewithal. It's as many spoons as I have to spend on cling number 20. That's about as many spoons as I have. Let's see if maybe 39 can work. Okay. That might be the first time I've played Cling number 39 all the way through. Maybe ever? So I started learning this one about 6 years ago. I haven't taken a full 15 years off, for the record. In 2019, I played for 9 or 10 months, I think. And I played with there's a local pops ensemble, town over, and I played with them for a couple of concerts, and it was good. And I was sort of getting into rhythm and into practice and stuff, and I learned Cling number 39, or at least started to work out Cling number 39 in 2019. So I have some familiarity with it. But I don't know if I ever got it like all the way through. Like I was all the way through decently. A couple of tricky spots, but those are the tricky spots that are always tricky spots. So, and those C, like, why do you put C's? They're beautiful, but like, Jesus. Excuse me. Play Wonderwall! No. I will not. Rafa, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. How's it going? We will not be playing Wonderwall. I do not know Wonderwall. That's the I saved myself from ever having to play Wonderwall by refusing to learn Wonderwall. That's the thing. You can't play Wonderwall if you don't know Wonderwall. To this day, I don't know if I've heard the song front to start to finish all the way through. I may not have ever heard Wonderwall all the way through. Now that I think about it. I must have at some point, but I can't remember. I have no memory of it. Thank you so much, Rafa. I appreciate that. You have a wonderful day, my friend. No, I appreciate the jokes. I like the jokes. They make me think, because now I don't know if I've ever heard Wonderwall, which is like weird. That's going to stick with me. Like I'm going to be thinking about that for the rest of the day. That's what you've done, Rafa, is you have unlocked a thought in my brain that I will be focused on for the rest of the day. No one man should have all that power. Yo, thank you. Andreas, good to see you again. I appreciate that. My high register has always sort of come naturally, at least more so than low, to where, I mean, I've got method books strictly just on how to play low, but the high stuff is kind of like, it's not, I don't want to say it's easy for me, but like, it's not, it's intuitive. I know how to manipulate my air and my embouchure and my tongue and everything to make the high stuff come out. Low stuff is just completely alien to me, you know? No, as a matter of fact, the French horn is not actually French. This model, this kind of horn, is actually based on the German model. I don't know why we call it the French horn. I think it was because it was popularized in France, but not because it is inherently a French instrument. This is the German style horn. Yeah. And then you also have an English horn, which is not a brass instrument at all. It just looks like a big oboe with like a bulbous end. And I'm pretty sure that one's not English either. you know? Okay, whatever. I don't know that. I don't know that as well as I think I do. So we're going to get rid of that. What are we at? 126. I have, by my clock, about 37 minutes left in practice. At the most. At the most. I don't know if we're going to be going the full time. Unfortunately or fortunately, if you happen to not being enjoying, what am I saying? Never mind. I don't even know what I'm trying to. You have a very sharp eye, Andreas. This is a Holton H179. That is exactly right. That's crazy. Holy cow. It sure is. It sure is. And like even when I was so this was my teacher's horn in high school, who was also my band director. So it was kind of one that I was allowed to play for school. And then my mom bought it off of my teacher as a graduation present. So it's been mine. But I'm the only person that I've ever really seen with a Holton anywhere. Like in school, we all had Yamahas. Just like the cheap band instruments, whatever. In college, a lot of people were playing cons. I think mostly we're on 8Ds. I think somebody had an Elkhart. I don't think anyone had a Rico or someone had like a really, really like fancy horn, and I don't remember what it was. Might have been there might have been an Alexander in the studio. Probably not. I don't know. Anyways, but everyone always played cons. And I don't know that anyone in the studio that I'm in now plays on a Holton either. I'm the only person in the world, I think, that plays on a Holton, which is cool, and I love it. It's a great instrument. It does everything that I need it to. It's not too overly bright in any particular register. It hits all the registers just fine. Maybe it might be that this horn is particularly suited for high stuff, and maybe that's why the high stuff comes naturally to me. But also, it seems like it works pretty well low now that I've been putting some effort into really learning how to play low. So, just a great horn, just a great instrument. Now, with that said, I would absolutely love to get a new one. Because who wouldn't, right? I'd love to get a 103 or a Paxman or a Rico Kuhn or anything like that. Even maybe a con just to try it out. I played on my buddy's horn. It was an 8D in college. I don't remember what it was like. I've never really had the chance to like play a bunch of different, like go to an IHS conference or something to try out like horns or mouthpieces or something. That would be a lot of fun. I'd really like to do that. So you can't play Mozart down 2 octaves, as it turns out. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Mozart 2 for low horn, everybody. One second. Yo, Pills. Good to see you, my friend. Things are alright. Not the best, but they're okay. Playing wise, we're sort of mid. Life wise, I didn't sleep well. My back hurts. But I'm going to see manatees today, so, pretty fucking good, I'd have to say. Hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Ending's not so bad, honestly. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, the second movement for Mozart 3, the Romans, also basically was written by Michael Haydn. He also did a romance for horn and like chamber orchestra. And it's like exactly this tune for the second movement of Mozart 3. Obviously not like the exact same, but now, oh, that would have been bad. I almost just clicked close on my OBS. Romance, Michael Haydn, IMSLP. 806. Yes. And so the score for this one, let's bring it over to this side. And it's a different key, but it's the same like melody. It's so weird. Oh wait, it's in. No, that's horn in E flat. It's horn in E flat. It's the exact same fucking thing. Am I crazy? It's parts. Horn, just horn part. Yep, corno in Mi flat. It says Mi flat, which I don't think I've ever seen. But it's literally note for note. It's just because this one's written horn in F and that one's written horn in E flat. At least for the beginning. And it's not the exact same. But it is very close. That's how you know copyright law was not very good in the late 1700s. That's what you can draw from this. Yeah. So it's a little different. The Mozart one goes. It's a little different. Is the Mozart. Haydn actually does a little bit better than Mozart here. So that's the Michael Haydn one. The Mozart one does. Etc. This one. Yeah, I don't actually know how that one goes at this point. Tapioca, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. We are going through the differences between the second movement of Mozart 3, Romance, which is this one, and Michael Haydn's Romance for horn and chamber orchestra. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called. It's just called Romance. Michael Haydn Romance for corno, 2 violins, alto, and violoncello. Yeah. Something like that. And it's crazy, just like they're the exact same piece. So weird. Horn. Yeah, I want the horn one. Anyways. I don't think I like this movement enough to like work on it anymore. And we're down to 17 minutes left, despite all odds. Because I wanted to stop playing, I don't know, about an hour and 43 minutes ago. But we're still here. That's a win. This is a win today. And it's all because of you lovely people in chat. Yes. Yes, this is true. I would not have made it nearly this far on my own. Not just today, but at all. And for that, I thank you. I thank you all for hanging out with me and making my practice actually, something that I enjoy doing every day. I look forward to this every day. I really do. I really enjoy coming here to practice, to see all of you. It's a good time. Anyways, so thank you. I'm going to get my pieces for the honor band today. Yo, that's so hype. Way more focused on trying to get into university. How are do you have auditions coming up? What's next on the docket for you? Because that's a big deal. I remember when I was auditioning to get into, that was stressful. It was very stressful. I only did one audition, and thankfully they let me get in, even though I shouldn't have. I had braces at the time, and I didn't. I wasn't really prepared, looking back. But 2 subs a week. What? Yo, Jerry, are you serious? Are we already up to? Holy cow! Is that right? 248, you wonderful, beautiful individuals in chat. That's true. That's true. 2 more subs, and I have committed we will be doing a guitar stream, and I've still only played 1 time. My poor tender fingertips. I should play some today. But that's good. Good to see you. Apparently, we're raking in the YouTube subs, so thank you all for coming and hanging out. Horn practice is almost done because it's been a horrible day for horn. But otherwise, I'm feeling good. Y'all just y'all put me in a good mood. All right, let's play some shit that we can't play. Oh, you know what? Actually, this one could be good. Third movement to Mozart 3 is a really good one. Saw a bass in the background. That is true. That is true. We got a couple. The one that I have promised. So when we do when we hit 250 subs on YouTube, apparently we're 2 away. We're gonna schedule. It's not gonna be like right then, but it'll be like some day scheduled. We're gonna bring out the acoustic and we're gonna jam and play a little bit. The others might be for like Guitar Hero. Probably is gonna be another like little milestone or celebration or something. And who knows? You know, we'll figure it out as we go along. But I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. French horn sounds very cool. Thank you, Rafa. I think you sound pretty cool, my friend. See what you think of this. If I can actually like do it correctly. Rest. Rest. Yikes. Excuse me. Yeah, close enough. Never noticed that? You never noticed those, Tapioca? As long as you've been coming here, you never noticed that. My goodness. You learn something new every day. Heretic. Your neighbors must hate you, though. No, they sure don't, because I don't share any walls. I sure don't. And that's, yeah. So yeah, and also they're at work, and they're not like right here. You know, they're a good probably 25, 30 feet off the other way. I'd be surprised if they could hear me too much, unless they were standing like right outside, which is awesome. So I get to, it's my own personal practice room. You know, my whole house. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's good. Whenever I was in an apartment, I had there's a silent brass mute system. Yamaha makes it, and it's basically a practice mute. So you shove it into your horn or trumpet or euphonium or what have you, trombone. I think they have, and it's a practice mute, so nothing gets out of here. But you can plug in headphones to it, and it came with like a little preamp, and so you'd put on headphones, and it would amplify your sound as if you were playing in like a concert hall. There were a few different settings, and you could, so it would like extrapolate your sound as if you were playing without a mute, and it was really cool. A lot of helpful when I was in an apartment and did share walls. Damn Americans, I know it. We suck. But no, it's it's the benefits of having a yard, having a detached single family house. You know, it is what it is. Don't be jealous there, Jerry. Come on now. It's a bad shade on you. You know we like green in this house, but envious green does not look good on you. I'm just playing. All right, let's finish off Mozart 3. Mozart 3. That's pretty nice. Want to practice drums, but right now I have to study. Yeah, I know that feel, but once you're done studying, the world is your entire burrito. Am I right? Am I right? Once studying is away, on drums we will play. Oh yeah, no, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I know it's not like a. We're just having fun. Got your own house. Most people live in a flat where you're at, so it's good. That's, yeah, dude. I hear you. There is no done studying? Well, how can you study if there's no endpoint? You just study till you die? There has to be some endpoint, right? Do we even want to play anything more from here? I think, honestly... Oh, it's an exam that's worth 50% of my grade. I get that. Yeah, so maybe you're not going to be done studying. Yeah. Yikes. Best of luck to you. That's stressful. I know that's stressful. But you're studying. You're putting in the work now, and it's going to bear fruit. You will be able to reap the rewards of your efforts in no time. I'm sure you're going to do great. All right. And I think I am going to warm down, because by that time we'll probably be at about 2 hours, and I can't go over because I got to go meet my girlfriend to go see some manatees. They're going to study the rest of their life. That's what I'm hearing. But then again, are we not all studying constantly? It might not be like academic study, but we're always learning. We're always observing. We're always studying the world around us and broadening our horizons, our depth and breadth of knowledge of the world around us. You know? Something to think about. Maybe. I don't know. Y'all, this is the first time you're here for the end of the stream. Welcome, Tapioca. Welcome to the end of the stream. We're going to warm down. It's very boring. Because I can't, like, my rug is rolling up underneath my chair here. And also I've got a blanket, and it's just a whole mess. But, warming down. So after we're done playing, we're about to put the horn away. There's 3 things that I do. First one is called chromatics down. And it's just a simple little chromatic exercise starting on a G in the middle of the staff, working my way in minor thirds all the way to the bottom of the horn. It's great, and it's a Caruso, so you don't take your mouthpiece off the mouth, you breathe through your nose, and you kind of focus on keeping your embouchure set all the way down to the bottom of the horn. So that's number 1. And it goes a little something like this. Let me get a click while we're here. 60... 60 is pretty good. Let's do it. Why even warm down? That's a wonderful question. And I appreciate that question. For me, it serves a couple of purposes. So like usually by the end of practice, I have played a lot really, really high, just because a lot of the repertoire that I play ends up going pretty high. So my chops are fatigued. One thing that I do in the middle of practice, and I haven't today, and I haven't in a while, but pedal tones. So playing low notes as a long tone is sort of a massage and a nice, like a breath of fresh air from playing high. It's relaxing to come down. So that's sort of loosening the tightness. It's really the same reason that you would warm down in sport, right? You wouldn't go out, you're playing, basketball or soccer or whatever, American football, European or rest of the world football, whatever. You wouldn't be going 100 miles an hour, going crazy, and then just immediately stop, right? You would do some stretches, you would do some things, a little bit of rest, some probably maybe light jogging, shake things out, make sure that you're loose, right? So that's the warm down for horn is very much it's a physical thing. It's not a musical exercise. It's very much for making sure that the ring of muscles around your lips and also everything else that goes into it is able to relax, loosen up, not stay too tight. And then also this particular series of exercises that I do serve a specific purpose as well. They're called carusos, which for me, coming back into horn after 15 years mostly away, it's good to help me set an embouchure and keep it there. So one thing that I was struggling with when I first started, 82 days ago, was I would play, and then when I go low, I'd bring the mouthpiece down on my mouth and I would move it all around to like get different registers. And so since I've been doing these Caruso exercises, it's all about keeping your mouthpiece basically glued to your face. And so that allows me to really develop and secure my embouchure placement. So there's a bunch of different things. It also helps to make sure that my breathing is correct and that I'm, subdividing counting time and all this kind of stuff. It's basically just there's so many reasons. I could probably do a dissertation on the benefit of warming down for musicians. Not a bad idea. I'm not gonna say that I endorse tapioca, picking up your euphonium when you've got other things to work on, but I'm not saying that I don't support it. I think that's right. Too many negatives in there. Oh man, and I don't even have a euphonium at my house anymore. My brother, when he came back at the start of the month, he took it with him, so I don't even have one anymore. Not that I ever played it or anything, but all right. So then the second thing that I do as a warm down, the last warm down that I do is arpeggios. So it starts on the C on the staff, goes down 2 octaves, and then we go down an octave on that, which takes us to the bottom of the horn. Whew. that's another reason why I do these ones in particular, is because arpeggios, once I get down to A or A flat series, the horn in D or horn in D flat series, that last major third is a really difficult difficult thing for me to play legato and slurred. So that's also it's working on that. There's so many reasons why I do the ones that I do, but that's just one more. Yikes. That's low. We got one more. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's been a bad day for playing. We're just gonna be done with it. And then the third and final thing that I do before I put the horn away is you empty all of the water. This is not a warm down, but especially if you're done with your instrument for the day, it is very important that you take all the water out. You take 2 minutes and really make sure that there's not water sitting in any of the valves and any of the things, because they're just going to sit there, you know? And that's really not something that you want to have just sitting there, to the extent you can avoid it. And so with that, the water is cleared. And I think we're done. I think we're good. Call in practice time. Whew. I usually drink mine tapioca. What the fuck? I gotta leave. I don't even know how to respond to that. That was really funny. That was really fucking funny. Oh my goodness. I'm too tired for this shit, y'all. I can't deal with this. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. As bad of a day as I feel like it was for Horn, it's been a wonderful day for stream, for hanging out with y'all. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I say it every time, but I sincerely, I mean it. I really mean it. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your, today is Wednesday or Thursday for some of you. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone. Bye.